Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Eastern Michigan's offense will get first crack at it today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running back searching for a hole. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Eagles headed quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Eagles look to keep this drive humming. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
They'll go to the ground. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. And the Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early on this opening drive for them. They're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. That'll be enough to move the sticks and give Eastern Michigan a 1st down. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
This offense came out of the tunnel red hot in the opening drive of the game. They get it all the way down close inside the opponent's goal line. And on 2nd down now, you're going the wrong way. Not good enough up front protecting the quarterback. It's a huge loss. Now setting up 3rd and long, and that's a play the defense just had to have.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And this is a guy who's very quickly rewriting the record books for his school. 5 sacks. That is not a typo. 5 sacks his last time out, and here he is getting his 1st in the game.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So Penn State's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Tight end getting vertical. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Completes it in the middle. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Keeps it on the bootleg. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave him with it.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. With the catch, it's Moffitt. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Hauls it in. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. This drive will open from the 15. On the move, it's McCaffrey. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Gives it to the back on the draw. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They finished the first 2 drives with field goals. They'd love to get a little something more this time, Jesse.
I want to just keep seeing balance from them and a little better execution as they get closer to the goal line. They've got the playmakers at receiver, at running back, and they love their offensive line, David. Just got to put it all together.
And I think once you start to move the football down the field, that area of the field when you get to field goal range, you got to be a little bit more physical. So listen, still a good start. Still got the lead and an opportunity to build on it here.
Picks up the 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a 1st down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. It's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. It's good. They're now up 9-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
They'll run play action. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, give on the inside. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late
Fires into traffic, it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
the punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete on the right side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Eastern Michigan going fast. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. Lets it go to the end zone. Into double coverage, and he picked it off.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. At that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll try the right side. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. The Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Off play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Opportunity to claw within a touchdown, but the missed field goal leaves us with a 9-point gain. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Oh, better look out. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Coming out with it, it's McCaffrey. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. The give from the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been...
There he goes. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the air on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He's got it. Slips through the line. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lacey. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. It's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds a man on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
The These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On third down, he drops to throw. Spits it out to the back. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got the quick completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw on third. Quickly complete. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off play action on first down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give on the option. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls in the deep ball. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, sweet feet. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And the Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Big guy at the one, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Pushes ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And the Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Under fire. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Eastern Michigan, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Snags a quick pass on the left. Pulled down for the tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lacey. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Penn State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Iowa State is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there in Ames, because that could be a bad investment. They're trailing by 20 to Colorado. Just another week of
Turning it on. Got the first down. Looking for more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, the offense is trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out in the end zone and came up a little short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. It'll be a draw. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Breaks into the open. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But, Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. They stop him short of the sticks and it'll be 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Fighting off the defender. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacey. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Michigan, 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
The Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Pulls and fires complete.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They go to the draw. Oh, what a cut! He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.